So let's take a look at the fourth Hermetic principle, the principle of polarity. The fourth of the 7 great Hermetic principles tells us that there are 2 sides to everything, 2 aspects, 2 poles, a pair of opposites, which have an endless degree between the 2 extremes. This is the principle that explains the old paradoxes that have confounded humanity since the dawn of time. We've always seemed to, at some level grasp this principle, though, with those folksy sayings like, what is, isn't, and all truths are half-truths. The difference between things that seem in opposition to each other is just a matter of degree. As we said earlier, love and hate are really just opposite ends of the same scale. This means that pairs of opposites can be reconciled. The Hermetic principle states that a universal reconciliation of opposites can happen when we apply the principle of polarity. So think of spirit and matter as 2 poles of the same thing, and all the planes between them are merely the varying degrees of vibration. The universal all and the little tiny many are just differing degrees of the same thing, which means the infinite mind and our little tiny pea-brain finite minds are also opposite poles of the same thing. And this explains and illustrates our connection to the all, to the infinite mind of the universe. This principle shows us that we do indeed have the divine nature of the universe within us. There is no exact place where good ends and evil begins, where hot becomes cold. There are such infinitesimal degrees between opposite poles that it is impossible to distinguish when one becomes the other. Think about it this way. You can travel around the world by going either east or west. But if you leave and travel due east, you will still arrive back at your original destination from the west. And vice versa. If you leave and travel west, you will arrive back at your original destination from the east.